If you are a woman over 35 and you have been eating less in an effort to feel better, lose weight, or regain control, but instead you feel more tired, more stressed, and more stuck, this video is for you. Because eating less after 35 often makes hormonal symptoms worse, not better. And the reason has nothing to do with lack of discipline. For many women, reducing food intake feels logical. When the body changes, the natural response is to compensate by cutting calories. This may work briefly, or it may have worked years ago. But after 35, the body interprets calorie restriction very differently. What once felt like control now feels like threat. When food intake drops, the body responds by conserving energy. Metabolism slows. Energy production becomes less efficient, and stress hormones rise to maintain blood sugar. Cortisol increases to keep glucose available for essential functions. This helps in the short term, but when calorie restriction becomes chronic, cortisol stays elevated. Elevated cortisol disrupts multiple systems at once. It interferes with sleep, it worsens blood sugar regulation, it increases cravings, and it signals the body to store fat, particularly around the abdomen. So while eating less seems like it should lead to fat loss, hormonally, it often leads to the opposite. Another important factor is protein and nutrient availability. After 35, the body requires more protein to maintain muscle mass and metabolic function. When calories are reduced without adequate protein, muscle loss accelerates. Muscle is a key driver of metabolic health. Losing muscle lowers energy expenditure and worsens insulin sensitivity. This makes the body even more resistant to change. Calorie restriction also affects thyroid signaling. The thyroid responds to perceived energy scarcity by reducing output. This slows metabolism further and increases fatigue. Blood tests may still appear normal, but the functional output of the system is reduced. The body is not broken. It is adapting. Many women also unintentionally destabilize blood sugar by eating less frequently. Skipped meals and long fasting windows can cause blood sugar drops. Each drop triggers a stress response. Over time, this creates a pattern of fatigue, irritability, cravings, and hormonal disruption. The body learns to expect scarcity and behaves accordingly. The solution is not overeating or ignoring nutrition. The solution is consistency. Regular meals with sufficient protein, balanced carbohydrates, and adequate calories signal safety. When the body feels safe, stress hormones decrease. When stress hormones decrease, hormonal balance becomes possible. Eating enough does not mean eating excessively. It means eating predictably and adequately. It means supporting the body rather than trying to outsmart it. For many women, increasing food intake slightly and stabilizing meal timing leads to improved energy, better sleep, and eventually more responsive metabolism. If you have been eating less and feeling worse, your body is not resisting you. It is asking for reassurance. Inside my private hormone education community, I teach women how to nourish their bodies after 35 in a way that supports hormones, energy, and metabolic health without extremes. The link is below if you want structured guidance. And in the next video, I will explain what is really happening to metabolism after 35 and why it feels so different from before. Take care of yourself.